Cryptocurrencies are going to collapse, and I'll explain how they're going to crash Bitcoin. Let's analyze what's been happening recently in the crypto ecosystem. And of course, we'll share our long-term crypto outlook with you. Are we bullish or bearish? We'll confirm that in this video. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart of Solana. And as you can see, we're currently in a bearish channel, specifically after seeing the price hit the ceiling of this channel and already making some downward movement. Our view is nothing but to anticipate a bearish replica at some point. We could be bearish. Let me explain. After experiencing this trap and being aware that we're at an extreme in the market, we can expect some sort of reaction and attempt at a replica. And under the hypothesis of looking for a short position, we also cross-checked the information on the Solana chart. So, when the price was around those levels, what we were saying was that we had a bearish bias in the market. As for Cardano, here we have the market trap, which could seek a replica, either later on or in the opposite direction. To, of course, try to break through a creek, a significant level where everything will be decided. And this correction could very well aim to find, why not, a median? While initially, as you've seen, we were looking for short opportunities in the crypto market, we then started to see bullish opportunities. Well, as you're seeing in Cardano, it's true that we've had a drop, but notice what's happening right now. And as you know, the market moves to the same beat. If we look at the Ethereum chart, we'll identify a very important trend line here, which we were observing along with a micro creek, a bullish accumulation process, which had already broken upwards. Therefore, what we were expecting was, when the price was at this point, to anticipate a market drop and then look for long positions. Regarding Ethereum, this bearish reaction around the defensive zone is really significant. Here, they may correct to try to find that replica, and then for this bullish momentum to seek its own. And it will be here then when they'll have to fight for overcoming or not overcoming this structural zone. And of course, we weren't exclusively looking for a long position in Ethereum after waiting for the drop. But once we got the expected drop, as we had anticipated, we went for long positions in the market. And it's for this reason that in the live technical analysis sessions we conduct alongside our colleagues, we've been observing that in Bitcoin. Unlike Ethereum, a trap scenario had been set up for us, which the smart money, of course, had bought into. I'm talking about smart money here, and it was for that reason that we saw how smart money followed through with their purchase. While it was normal to expect this defensive zone to work as compression to break downwards from Crypto Insight, we didn't see it at all. Instead, what we were seeing when the price was at this point is that we were very, very close to breaking upwards. But an upcoming event doesn't necessarily imply immediate strength to look upwards. In fact, many of you will remember, that's how we were envisioning it. These bearish trap scenarios we experienced not long ago, back on February 23rd, I remember we were discussing this. Okay, the bearish perspective is still in our minds, but hey, let's take advantage of these long positions. Longs that later on we began to look for shorts again, right? But well, to add a bit of texture to the situation, why am I saying this? Why do I want to remember it? Because this concept, in the end, what is it? It's momentum followed by an uptrend channel. Well, if you ask me, here we're going to have a climactic action. It'll be tricky, you know? It's going to want to clear out all this protected area. But why? Because there's a bearish momentum here. This is momentum. Here we might see that climactic action. Who knows if the breakout origin is around 46,000 or something similar, a bit less. What you've just seen is a live session we conducted this Tuesday in the private Crypto Insight community. And as I was saying, if we were to go long in the market, our outlook with Ethereum wouldn't be any different. That's why we followed up on what we already shared in the YouTube videos. Last week, when the price was at this point, we were still completely bullish. That being said, we have this bearish momentum here that can experience its corrective pattern. Hence, it has a bullish bias for the short term. I don't prioritize long positions today. Why? Because I think we're in the correction phase of what will be the reason for a future bearish movement, but before that, we're experiencing this corrective pattern, and there could still be an upward stretch. So, for me, it's about continuing to work on that upward stretch. We have the bearish momentum. Here we'll see how. We're not going into detail in this live session. Probably, we'll delve into detail tomorrow. But well, with this, you can already work. I'm absolutely sure. I believe there's already a lot of expertise in this room. You just have to share what you think. think? Look, you can already see it on a micro level. Here we see accumulation, the defensive zone. They're here respecting. Or this could be an accumulation process. We'll see, right? But what are we seeing? Well, we'll see how, but let them raise us. And if you've just seen how we were analyzing the market live last Tuesday, the next day, Wednesday, returning to Bitcoin, and this time going to a 1-hour time frame, the message with Bitcoin was quite clear. This defensive zone had to be broken and immediately. So the message we shared with Crypto Insight members live was that we expect a bullish continuation, aggressive and immediate. Because in the end, if we're saying that with Bitcoin, we expect this to be pierced and to live above what seemed like a defensive zone that couldn't be broken in any way. Well, hey, we have to follow up on this level. We have to seek to break through it. And of course, on the same Wednesday, as we usually do in Crypto Insight, we always analyze many cryptocurrencies to identify where the best market opportunities are. That's why on this Cardano chart on its 1-hour time frame, when we saw this trapped scenario and the price was starting to recover, our message was also very clear. Here, the bet on Cardano was not only very good, but had to be to look for a long position in the market. And well, we're not going to discard what we were analyzing here. Let's force the machinery here. No trap scenario. Boom. And there we have that momentum, which I've dared to say to myself from this current moment that the price of Bitcoin has seriously gone up. If we're here, I think we're going to continue immediately upwards. Cardano could present us with a hypothesis. And notice, if we saw that immediacy of the price having to go up, that our message in Polkadot, when the price was at this point, well again, and against almost any belief, the price, being here, had to continue rising immediately. Look, if there's momentum, right? And as I said, it will continue. I don't think the momentum will end now, right? It will continue. And rest assured that I'm going to share with you what we think will happen next in the crypto market. But first, welcome to Crypto Insight, your ethical and moral channel for cryptocurrency technical analysis. Here, we really know what we're talking about. We conduct advanced technical analysis that has been developed for over 12 years. We upload videos several times a week. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, let me know and leave a comment with your opinion. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so you don't miss the next opportunity. And as you know, trading opportunities never come alone, since if we were very bullish for the immediate term in the crypto ecosystem, both in YouTube videos and specifically in the live streams we do on Crypto Insight, if we open the Solana chart when the price was at this point, our operative idea was to wait for it to soon break its creek, to look for that impulsive movement. What can we look for? Something like that, just like Polkadot, right? It's currently on a guideline, waiting for it to break, and upon validation, here we can try to look for that expansive movement. Also, as usual, one of the dynamics we work on within Crypto Insight is asking the community which cryptocurrency they would like us to analyze live, obviously, and many members take the opportunity to ask us about a position they have open in the market. Here, analyzing the near chart, a Crypto Insight member threw us the following question. Hey Crypto Insight, if I bought at this level, at $2.75, do you think it's a good purchase? To which we analyzed it live and responded that from the point where the asset was at that moment, it made sense for it to continue going up and that they had made a very good purchase. Let's see. It says the ball from 2.75, okay? From here, well, like the mate. You guys copied each other, your friends. You bought more or less in a very similar zone, each one in their own crypto, not of interest. Well, let's forget completely about its past, okay? Let's see what it does here. Here's the study of whether we're in a defensive zone or not, whether this is a trap and hence this bullish impulse, this validation. But yes, let's see if they come to look for the classic trap to push. Well, very coherent operation. I see there's a lot of logic behind it. Well, now is when you tell me that you entered because there were two moving averages and a stochastic that painted the entry green. Maybe who knows why you did it, but what I see is that it makes a lot of sense. And I'm kidding you. Of course you must have done it for something coherent, since your entry makes a lot of sense. Look, if the market gains momentum, you see how it keeps rising strongly. It's because this was going to have strength for now, for the present. It's like that. Okay, well, yes, it's coherent. right? You entered the same as the other colleague, right? If I get picky, you had to enter a little lower, but it's well entered. You're already protected. You're already protected. Look how it goes with what momentum. Here you have the creek. Here you have nothing. Well, I'm gonna tell you well done. Well done. Well done. Yes. Hopefully this takes you quickly where you want to go. Hopefully it takes you quickly. Here you're going to have a level that's going to annoy you speaking. Frankly, it's going to annoy you. I don't know what your operational intention is. If it's intraday scalping swing trading, I don't know. Based on that, make one decision or another. But if it's something more intraday, this area is good to unload heavily. Unload, leave a percentage open in case it breaks and takes you. And now you've just seen an example of how we've treated the near analysis, which was a request from a Crypto Insight member. But as we have several requests like this one, and as promised is debt, now I'm going to share with you what we think will happen with the future of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. But before that, tell me, what do you think? Are we bullish or bearish from today onwards? Leave me your opinion in the comments. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell to be notified of future posts. And if you want to know our opinion on what's going to happen next on the Bitcoin chart, I'll leave you the video with all the future explanation in the video you're currently watching on the screen. So don't hesitate and click on the video to see what we think about what's going to happen next in the cryptocurrency market. Come on, click on the video now. Don't hesitate. Click now.